go. We are building a lineup of the best football talents in the world currently. The main requirement is that the player must be 21 years old or younger. We'll see the best players from each position in the main lineup, sign them, and add them to our team. Our goal after building the lineup is to enter and compete in the Champions League and see if they can win it or not. I challenge you that if this video reaches 20,000 likes, I'll upload another video from these legendary ones, so hit the like button. We want to break records and reach that as quickly as possible. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. I picked a team in the Spanish second division, Malaga, to check if the players will succeed in returning to La Liga and winning La Liga and the Champions League. We'll start first with the left back position initially. We have this player Lewis Hall with a rating of 73 and he's expected to reach a rating of 85. However, despite that, he is not considered the best, nor the second, nor the third, nor even the fourth. He is ranked as the 5th best young fullback. So we have this fullback from Manchester United with a rating of 17 years old and set to hit a rating of 85. He ranks 4th on the list of the most developed left backs in FC25. Even Udogie, a Tottenham player with a rating of 82, is expected to reach a rating of 86. Even the left back from Ajax, Hato, is expected to reach a rating of 88, and he is not considered in the first position because the first place goes to the player from Barcelona and the Spanish national team, Alejandro Balde, from the La Masia Academy. He is expected to reach a rating of 89, making him the best left back capable of developing in FC25, and he will be our first signing. So yes, indeed, the recently acquired left back for the struggling Malaga club is Alejandro Balde from Barcelona, a La Masia talent. Of course, the deal cost us 60 million, which is considered a small amount for a talented player. I expected it to cost me around 80 million. So of course we started with Balde as a starter, and now let's move on to the left wing position. We have Juventus talent Yildiz with a rating of 71 playing as a left winger, and he's only 19 years old. He is expected to reach a rating of 86, but that won't be enough for him to play in our lineup. We have Pino, a Villarreal player who is also expected to reach a rating of 87, but that won't be enough. So we'll rely on the talent from Paris, Parcola, who is expected to reach a rating of 88. It's essential to include him in the lineup, so he will join our team and will cost us 61 million. Unfortunately, he will be on the bench and not in the starting lineup because there is a better player than him in the left wing position who is capable of developing, which is Savinho from Manchester City, who is expected to reach a rating of 88, but he is younger than Parcola. So we officially signed the player, and it only cost us 53 million. I'm surprised because so far there hasn't been a single player whose price exceeded 80 million. So he is a key part of our plan, and imagine that so far I've brought in these players. What about the rest of the lineup? In the goalkeeper position, we have Orbig, the goalkeeper from Cologne, expected to reach a rating of 84. However, he is not considered the first or second, but the 3rd best, expected to improve in FC25. We also have a goalkeeper who could be the new Manuel Neuer, a German with a rating of 65, expected to reach 84. We have this goalkeeper named Ristes, who is a French goalkeeper playing for Toulouse, and he is expected to reach a rating of 88, making him the most talented goalkeeper in the game with a high potential rating. And the goalkeeper is among the cheapest players or has the lowest market value with a price of only 32 million. So we brought in a goalkeeper, a left back, a left winger, and the midfield is bad, so we need to start signing a CM and possibly more. We have the Paris player João Neves with a rating of 79 who is 19 years old and a top talent in the world. He's expected to reach a rating of 88. This rating won't allow him to be a starter or even on the bench in our lineup. So we have Eduardo Camavinga with a rating of 83 who is 21 years old. He is expected to reach a rating of 90, so he officially joins our lineup. That cost us over 83 million, but there's a good chance he will remain on the bench because we have a Barcelona midfielder from the La Masia Academy who has been injured for about a year now, and that's Gavi. Gavi has a rating of 83, but he is younger than Camavinga and is also expected to reach a rating of 90. Gavi is considered one of the best talents in the world, but unfortunately, due to injury, Barcelona fans haven't been able to see this player on the pitch. So Gavi officially joins the team and takes a position in midfield as the highest rated player expected to reach the top rating in the CM position because he is the youngest, which gives him an advantage. And we have another midfielder considered better than Gavi, but let's save that for later. It's time to bring in a defender, one of the best young talents named Lukeba with a rating of 80, who is expected to reach a rating of 87. The player is only 21 years old and plays for Leipzig. We also have the Portuguese defender Antonio Silva, who is 20 years old and has a rating of 79. He is expected to reach a rating of 87 as well, but despite that, we won't be able to include them in the starting lineup, but we will sign them anyway. Lukeba cost the club's coffers 64 million, while Antonio Silva cost us around 40 million. And now it's time to buy the best 2 center backs in the game. Our second choice is Scalvini, the Italian defender, who is 20 years old and is expected to reach a rating of 88, and we signed the player for 72 million. The strongest talent in the center-back position we have is Barcelona's defender from the La Masia Academy, Pau Cubarsí. The player's current rating is 72, but he is only 17 years old and is expected to reach a rating of 88. The La Masia Academy works wonders as it is saving Barcelona, and we signed Cubarsí for only 12 million, though he is supposed to be one of the strongest defensive talents. We've finished several positions, and now it's time to bring in a striker, which is one of the positions that has some amazing talents. Fifth is Vitor Roque on loan from Barcelona, expected to reach 87. Fourth is Mathis Tel from Bayern Munich, expected to reach 88. Third is a Turkish striker, also expected to reach 88. But the truly surprising shock at number 1 is indeed the Brazilian striker Endrick from Real Madrid. And yes, as you can see, he is expected to reach a rating of 91. Yes, guys, the player is only 18 years old with a rating of 77. And this is his first time being in FIFA, or specifically in FC. It only cost the club 54 million. A big shock. I expected him to cost more than 100 million. He is a talent, so it's natural for him to be our new striker. Now it's time to complete the defense and bring in a right back. So we have Rico Lewis, a current talented player from City who has a rating of 76 and is expected to reach a rating of 85. He is only 19 years old, and of course the player officially joined for just 26 million. Unfortunately, he will be on the bench because the best young right back is Chelsea's French player Gusto. Yes, friends, the player is expected to reach a rating of 86, and he is currently 21 years old. Of course, he will be entering our lineup as a starter. Now the defense is complete, and it's time to sign a right winger. This position is of course filled with talented players because it requires speed and high skill. And of course, the best player in this position right now is indeed Lamine Yamal, a Barcelona talent who is only 17 years old. They've really showcased his true form in the game, and he is expected to reach a rating of 94 as the top talent in FC25. He will start as a starter 100. Now the attack is fully complete, and we have 2 players left in midfield. We have Florian Wirtz, who has a rating of 89 and is expected to reach 92. Despite that, he remains the 3rd best talent in the cam position. So the player will be on the bench, and we also have Jamal Musiala, a talent from Bayern Munich, who is expected to reach a rating of 93. So the same thing, we will sign him, but unfortunately he will also be on the bench. Therefore, the main player in our lineup, as you surely know, is Jude Bellingham. At the age of 21 years old, he is expected to reach a rating of 94, and his current rating is already 90, which is indeed really great. So Bellingham has officially joined the team and signed for the fans as well. So I placed him in the cam position, and there's just one position left, which is the midfield position. And he is Zaire Emery, an incredibly young talent from Paris Saint-Germain who is expected to reach a rating of 90. So now the starting lineup and the bench are complete. We've brought in substitutes for almost every position, and we will simulate for 3 seasons or maybe 4 seasons until all these players reach their highest possible rating. The first season has ended, and the shock is that we won the league with 98 points. We have now finished the 3rd season, and our team is in 5th place in the league, close to qualifying for the Champions League. And this is the lineup we've reached in the 4th season. We are now at the beginning of the season, and Cubarsí's rating has reached 80. Most players haven't reached the ratings they were supposed to, but honestly, the bench is strong. This is the last season we will simulate to see what ratings the players can reach. We are now indeed in the year 2028, so most of the talents are supposed to have reached their best possible ratings. These are the player ratings we've managed to achieve. A player like Cubarsí hasn't yet reached the expected level. Balde reached 90, Scalvini 87, the goalkeeper is excellent, and Gusto is amazing. Zaire Emery was supposed to reach 90, Gavi, but it seems they didn't play as starters, and clearly Pedri is the one who has developed the most. Lamine Yamal reached a rating of 92. His ratings became very high. Even Endrick reached 88, which is considered amazing. Savinho has developed, but not to the extent expected, so Parcola has developed more than him. What we will do is bring in the strongest players so we can compete in the league and the Champions League and see if this talented team can win the league and the Champions League. I have Wirtz, but the problem is he plays in the attacking midfield, so I can't place him here as it weakens his rating. If we want to put him in, we must replace Bellingham, who is the best player on the team. His rating has reached 95, and Bellingham shocked me by reaching 95. And now the Champions League begins. Yes, guys, let's see if the talented team can win the tournament or not. Honestly, our matches are tough. The game against Dinamo Zagreb, then Bayern Munich right after, and the hits won't stop there. We'll also play against Liverpool, then face Club Brugge and Feyenoord, in addition to Paris Saint-Germain. So, our matches in the Champions League are difficult, and we hope to qualify from the group stage. What I see is the team continues to develop, and that's really excellent. So, the first match is supposed to be easy, and winning it helps us from the start. The match is away, so we hope we can win it and achieve a positive result. A 2-2 draw, oh my my god, oh my god, it's not a promising start at all. Now, the awaited match against Bayern. If we lose now, the situation will become very difficult in the Champions League. Bellingham, Yamal, I trust you both. And we won. Yamal scored the winning goal. He's a hero. It's the third match in the group stage now, and currently we're in 11th place, so winning is very important, especially since the match is at home and in front of our fans. Come on, Malaga. No, how could this happen? Look who beat us. It's impossible. At this rate, we're going to get knocked out of the group stage. Our situation is not good at all. We're in 14th place, and the disaster is that I now have a match against Liverpool. Their lineup has changed almost completely by about 90% or 80%. But overall, I trust my team. We can definitely win. Our lineup is way better than theirs, please, guys. Yes, indeed, Endrick, the truly remarkable Brazilian talent. Yes, they got rid of Vinny the Brazilian. The other Brazilian Endrick came to them. Hooray. The next match is against Club Brugge, and here's the shock, my friends. They are really in second place in the group. This is absolutely astonishing. They've only conceded one goal, which means they are the team with the least goals conceded. Please, guys, please win. Yes, I didn't expect this. We scored 3 incredible goals against them, friends. With this victory, we are now in 4th place in the group, just 3 points behind the leader. Our situation is definitely good, and we have a match now against Feyenoord. Let's hope for another win, guys. Yes, indeed, another win, you strong ones, you legends. Bellingham. Yes, Bellingham. Excellent, guys. And of course, I have a confrontation against them in the Super Cup. And of course, this match will be the semifinals, and the winner qualifies. Take a look at Real Madrid's lineup. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I hope we can win, guys. Please. No, why? In extra time? Oh my god, Real Madrid, guys, it's impossible. We can beat everyone except Real Madrid. It's tough, but the great thing is that in the league, we're in first place, and in the Champions League, we're doing well. This result qualifies us now for the match we will play. If we win it, we could become group leaders, and that match will be against Leipzig. Let's go for another win and top the group. I would be so happy. Oh my god, we really lost 2-0. I'm starting to feel really curious about what the talent team can do. The next match is against Paris Saint-Germain. We have no choice but to win against this team. If you look at our lineup, it really feels stronger than Paris's or any other teams, and they're all young talents. We won with a score of 3-1, and the amazing Endrick scored 2 goals. The group stage has ended, and we managed to finish in 6th place, which qualifies us for the round of 16. Some teams played in the playoffs. These are the teams that qualified. Barcelona, Bayer Leverkusen, Arsenal, Liverpool is out. Borussia, Atletico, Bayern, and Wolfsburg have qualified. Round of 16 versus Bayer Leverkusen. The match will be tough. Very tough. This is their current lineup. Frimpong is still there, and they've brought in Declan Rice, John Stones, and a few other players. This is our lineup for the match. For the first leg, we will simulate it, and Bayer Leverkusen scares me a lot because they are a very strong team. We won 2-1 in the first leg. Parkola scored twice, and second leg's at our stadium. The second leg, and what worries me is Boniface. Honestly, I hope we can qualify. Yes, friends, we won and qualified. Boniface missed a penalty, and in the end, Real Madrid wins 4 against Bayern Munich, and this isn't the first time. Barcelona is out, Tottenham is out, Chelsea is out, and Atletico Madrid is out. In the quarterfinals, we faced Borussia Dortmund. I mean, I saw that we would face Dortmund, but I wasn't aware of the other teams that qualified. Only Real Madrid, Manchester City, and Inter Milan are left, and these are the strong teams. Of course, why Inter? Because Inter topped the group stage. Let's see if the incredibly talented team can defeat Borussia Dortmund and reach the semifinals. Malaga achieved a milestone in 2013 when they reached the quarterfinals of the Champions League, and today we have a historic opportunity to break that record and reach the semifinals. They faced Dortmund at that time in the quarterfinals, and now they are facing Borussia Dortmund again. Many said that Dortmund qualified thanks to the refereeing, so let's wait and see what happens in the first leg. It indeed ended in a 1-1 draw, and nothing is decided yet. The first leg in the quarterfinals between them in 2013 ended in a goalless draw with a score of 0-0. And now the second leg will decide whether the talent team continues its journey and reaches the semi-finals. We hope so. Let's see. I hope they qualify. Yes, indeed, Bellingham, the legend, scored 2 goals against his former team, and we officially qualified. Even in 2013, the match ended with a score of 3-2, but it was in favor of Borussia Dortmund, who qualified at that time for the semi-finals and reached the final, where they faced Bayern Munich and lost 2-1. And the journey continues. In La Liga, we are still at the top with a 5-point lead. We are on the verge of a historic achievement by winning both the league and the Champions League for Malaga. And in the semi-finals, the surprise, folks, we will face Inter Milan. Inter scares me because they qualified and topped the group, as we mentioned earlier. So the situation will be very tough, and Real Madrid is facing Olympique Lyon. Inter's lineup consists of 5 defenders. Of course, their logo has been changed due to rights issues. Now, the first leg will be held at their stadium. If we lose, returning for the second leg will be tough. We drew 2-2. What did Real Madrid do? That's the question. Real Madrid won 3-1, which means they are 90% in the final. I mean, even though I took Bellingham, Endrick, and even Eduardo Camavinga from them, this team is great. Real Madrid played the second leg and qualified for the final. Now it's all about winning or losing, and unfortunately, Camavinga won't be able to play in this match, so I'll call up Gavi, who I hope will do something. Gavi, I hope you can do something in this match and not let us down. Let us see what exactly will happen. Will we actually reach the final or not? Let us see. No, my dear son, no, not penalties. Our unfortunate bad luck. Look, Bellingham unfortunately missed. They missed a total of 3 penalties, and yet, surprisingly, they won. Oh my god, please do not tell me they scored the equalizer in the very last minute. Just do not say that. Just do not say that. Okay, no, they were indeed the ones who scored from the very start. And so, the team's journey ultimately ends in the semi-finals. But the most important thing is that we managed to win La Liga. In the Copa del Rey, we did nothing noteworthy, guys. Real Madrid won the Champions League. I hope you enjoyed the clip, and you can watch this video with a similar idea by clicking here. Our video has come to an end. We managed to do great things and reach the semi-finals, which I was hoping we would win in the Champions League, honestly, but it's okay. You can watch this video by clicking right over here, and then take care!